Boys should be raised like veal, not cows.
Yeah, exactly.
Not calves.
Those poor calves.
Yeah.
Calves? Calves?
Calves. But what if it's an older man?
What do you mean? Oh, the cologne guy?
If he's got the cologne at the office, then he can water down the cologne.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Open windows?
Yeah. Or just be like, boy, it stinks like cologne in here today.
Yeah, you know what? You get a woman to humiliate him on that front. Right? No, seriously.
But
here, get a hot babe to come in. I don't care how you convince her. Money is gonna money, you're gonna have to spend some money here.
Right.
You hire a hot babe. You make an elaborate excuse for her to be in the office. Oh, I got
a new potential client coming in.
Yeah, and if it's not a client situation, that you'd be like, oh, my cousin is visiting from out of town, and she's coming here before we go to lunch. Mm-hmm. And she comes in, and then she's got to be like, oh, hello, and act like she's interested in the dude. Mm-hmm. And then, what?
This is, you're going to hire somebody to do this, or you're going to blackmail them? You kind of left it in the whatever you got to do.
Yeah, whatever you got to do. Just
All
get a. I mean, look, hire somebody unless you have some dirt on a pretty lady that you can leverage.
Right.
Longtime listeners to the show know that I always recommend having as much dirt on pretty ladies as possible.
Yeah, you have a dossier.
Yeah, so you can trick them into getting your coworkers to wear less cologne.
Right.
So she comes in.
You just
she's
want to
like,
blackmail them into embarrassing other people.
Not embarrassing, getting them to change their behavior.
Right.
Because she
Through
comes in and goes, hey, you ready to go to lunch, cuz? Mm-hmm. And then...
really sells at their cousins.
Yeah, exactly. And then Sean goes, yeah, I just got to finish up one thing. Let me just make a quick call on my cell phone out in the hallway or something, right? Because he's like, it's a personal nature, this call, right? And then she's...
But it's not family business, because then it would be okay.
No, it's the other side of the family.
Okay.
It's my other cousin.
Yeah, it's my dad's side of the family,
Right.
so...
And then before she comes in, decide on what side of the family you're going to say she's from.
Right. Well, presumably you've got all this sorted.
Yeah. If you have another lady that you could blackmail, have her at the other end of the phone just for realism.
Yeah, just to really sell it.
And she...
and I would recommend don't burn like a good blackmail. Just somebody you have like a light blackmail on.
Oh, yeah.
For the phone call.
Yeah, exactly. So this lady, the one who's playing your cousin on your mother's side,
when you've got some real blackmail against,
right? She's gonna start flirting with the man, with the cologned man, right? And she's gonna be like, "Oh, it's so nice. Maybe we should go to dinner someday." Right? What?
I would recommend not scripting what she says to this man.
Yeah, no, I'm just giving guidelines.
Right.
And then
you'll allow for some improvisation. Though.
Yeah, and then have her go like this. But I have a cold. Let me just blow my nose real quick, and then have her blow her nose, and then take a big whiff and be like, it feels so nice to breathe again. But then she goes like this. Oh, but something's wrong. And then that's when you come in. You've had the place bugged. That's what's really been in your ear in the phone, right? Maybe have her...
So wait, but you're still calling another person that you blackmail on.
Yeah, but then
so
you, have,
like
an
you
have an earpiece in the other
ear, okay.
And then
you have to keep telling the person on the other end, shut up, I'm trying to listen.
And just as she takes a deep breath, first you have to find out what cologne this guy wears. Maybe this could be a third woman that like does recon for you. But then she's just as she's about to say something else and flirt more, you go, "You ready to go, cuz?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, sure." And then have her in a stage whisper as she's leaving go, "Man, it smells terrible in here." Much like the cologne, and then you fill in the cologne that the man is wearing. She said, and then she'll say something like, "Is that you?" And then you say, "No, it must be somebody else." And then she'll go, "Such a shame. I love a man who doesn't smell like that."
That's not going to work.
Why not?
Because this happened to me when I was in college. My
You got set up in a
no,
cologne
no,
scam?
Just had my roommate freshman year wore way too much Old Spice.
Why didn't you mention this earlier before I talked for 45 minutes?
And the girl who lived across the hallway was Miss Maryland that year. And she came in and thought it was me and was like, oh, it stinks like cologne in here. And I was like, that's not me. That's this guy. And he still wore it all the time.
Yeah, because guess what?
A beauty pageant contestant.
Yeah, but she was talking to you, not talking to him.
Yeah, but
She wasn't showing interest, Tom. You have to make her flirt a little bit.
I don't think that is what would have fixed it.
Probably, though.
Yeah. He wore
The
cologne.
fairer sex.
He wore cologne instead of showering.
That's fine.
It's not fine. It's disgusting.
How often do you even need to shower?
Once a day.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
By the end of the day, I stink.
Me too.
Yeah, what's wrong with me?
I don't know. Must be working in that old factory.
All right, that's enough.
If you like the show, you can find out more at tcgt.com. You can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/complete guide. Follow us on Twitter at complete guide. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Tom Reynolds.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at your pal Tim.
You can email us, especially if you have a problem, the complete guide to everything at gmail.com. If you want to support the show, you can support our sponsors. You can also do it the easy way, tcgt.com/Amazon, where you can do all your normal Amazon shopping. But, Tim and Tom get a taste. Or the fun way, through Patreon, tcgt.com/pledge, where you get fun bonus things like the news every week, a mini podcast just for you. Tim, you have anything else?
No, I'm looking at twitter.com.
Yeah. What's going on twitter.com?
The scoundrel Donald Trump has been elected president of the United States.
He's at it again.
Yeah.
He's back at it. What kind of cologne do you think Donald Trump wears?
Drakkar Noir.
No, he's got his own brand of cologne. I forgot it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably wears that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I might go get some cologne. Would you tell me if I start wearing cologne and I wear it too much? I wouldn't wear it all the time.
You would wear too much.
What does that mean?
You don't have a light touch with anything.
Oh.
It's not a bad thing. Well,
you've never seen me do a layup.
I have seen you do a layup.
It's not very light. It goes over the backboard.
Yeah. Did you mention Reddit?
Reddit.com/r/TCGTE.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at Twitter.
Yeah, I know. You haven't really been paying attention, Tim.
All right.
Sorry, Tim's so tired. He's iron deficient because he's not been eating meat.
Meat is murder, everybody. Don't do it.
All right, we'll see you next week.
That was a HeadGum podcast.